Hello bookworms, it's Jade from Bedtime Bookworm and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to tell you when the next Watch-Along or Wheel of Time Read-Along live show discussion is going to happen. If this is the first time you're hearing about the Watch-Along, I will leave my announcement video as well as our Goodreads group down in the discussion box. This is a read-along of the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. The read-along started back in January, and in the month of November, we actually switched it up a little bit and we're reading New Spring, which is the prequel novella, but it was published after the 10th book in the series, which is part of the reason why we're reading it in November. The live show discussion for New Spring is going to take place on Saturday, December 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. This time it's going to take place over on my co-host channel, which is Roya from Unicorn Hunter Books, which I'll leave linked in the description box as well. If you want to make sure you're notified when we go live, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the little notification bell. I don't recommend coming to the live show if you haven't read New Spring yet, because this is definitely going to be a spoilery discussion. I know people read the novella at different points in the series, so it's hard to know if we're going to accidentally spoil anything else that happens in the series if you read it at an earlier point in the series than we did. So keep in mind that we have read the first 10 books, and there's, I guess, a chance that we might talk about some things that happen in those first 10 books that you might not know about if you read the prequel novella at a different point in the series. With a series that's this long, it gets harder and harder to keep things spoiler-free. If you haven't read New Spring yet, then I want to remind you about our Goodreads group where we have discussion boards for each book. There's actually 4 discussion boards for each book that are split up so that you can talk about parts of each book as you go through them. So if you need a place to talk about Wheel of Time stuff and you aren't as far along in the series as we are, definitely go check out those discussion boards. As a reminder, we are not reading any Wheel of Time books during the month of December. We decided to take 1 month off to give us a bit of a break. We have been going strong all year, reading one of these massive books a month. And because we do the live shows at the end or beginning of months, we just knew that it'd be really hard to do at the end of the year / beginning of the year. So we're taking the month of December off, and then we're going to pick up in January with book 11, which is Knife of Dreams. And then we'll be discussing Knife of Dreams at the end of January. That puts us on schedule to finish the series by the end of April. So if you are behind but want to keep up with the read-along, then December would be a good month to try and catch up. I did want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be doing a reading diary for New Spring. Part of the reason is that I'm in the midst of doing NaNoWriMo right now, and I just don't have the time to really do it. But also the other issue is that because those are such spoilery videos, I feel like I'm going to run into the issue of when people are reading it as far as reading order. And just between those two things, I decided that I wouldn't do a reading diary for New Spring, but I will do a spoiler-free book review. I have a couple other reading diaries that are still in progress. I had hoped to get them up this month, but again, I'm in the middle of trying to do NaNoWriMo and I just haven't had the time, but hopefully in December I'll be able to catch up on those projects. All right, I think those are all of the Wheel of Time or Watch-Along related things that I needed to tell you. I hope I see you guys at the live show for New Spring. If you have any Watch-Along questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, especially if you're a Wheel of Time fan, because as I'm doing this read-along, I do have quite a few Wheel of Time related videos on my channel. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bookworms, keep reading. Bye.